If you clicked on this video, you may be wondering how you're going to line up your portfolio with your retirement income needs. As you're approaching retirement, you may see that you've got money that's been invested, that you've been saving, it's been growing over time, and it's in a 60-40 portfolio. And now you're wondering, well, how does that line up with what I need in retirement to support me over my retirement? And that is where bucket planning can really help. Bucket planning is the process of looking at your cash flow needs over your retirement years and determining how much is needed in different buckets based on the time frame that they're going to be needed. So that first bucket in bucket planning, bucket number 1, would be the money you're going to need in the next 1 to 5 years. And bucket number 2 would be the next 3 to 5 years after that. And bucket number 3 would be the next 5 years. And bucket number 4 would be everything beyond, all the way to the end of retirement. The thing about bucket planning is that it helps you make sure you have the right amount of each type of investment, the right amount of investments that are very conservative that you can count on, the right amount of investments that are more aggressive, that are going to grow so that you keep up with inflation. And as you're looking at your portfolio and you're looking at your bucket plan, you can then begin to make shifts. Bucket planning allows you to begin to think about which of these investments that you currently own don't fit any of the buckets or any of the needs you're going to have in retirement. What other investments might you need to pull in and add to your portfolio in order to have the right investments at the right time? Those early buckets can be often funded with things like some money market funds, some laddered CDs, laddered bonds, things like that, where the money is coming to you at the point in time that you need it. And those longer buckets could be funded with an S&P 500 fund or some of the different stocks that you might want to own. That allows you, again, to get the right amount in each bucket. Now, as you go along, your portfolio may grow more than you expected. It may grow less than you expected. And that's where guardrail planning comes in and is a real complement to this. Guardrails let you know when should you adjust how much you're spending up or down based upon the growth that you've had or the growth that you haven't had that you expected. When you're using guardrail planning with bucket planning, you would then look at the new spending level that is being suggested and make some shifts so that you still have the right amount of each bucket based on the new spending level. The two work together very nicely to help you have a very safe and secure retirement over all of your retirement so that your money lasts as long as you need it to, it does the job that you need it to, and you end up with money left over at the end. But in the meantime, you've been able to spend and enjoy without having to worry about, can you spend this money? If you set up your bucket plan, you'll know that you can spend the money that you want to spend. And that will keep you on your best path in retirement.